what they see this becoming in the next coming years and decades at the end of this webinar. So make sure you stay tuned until the very end. And again, if you guys are on right now, make sure you also share this to anyone that you know, any of your team or organization or traders that you know, even people that aren't traders but investors. I would highly, highly, highly suggest you have everybody on this. What you're about to hear will keep you up for the next few days, just like it did me. So again, thank you all for waiting, and we are going to get this presentation underway. So guys, before we begin, I want to let you know that what our mission here is in BoomDirect. What the mission of BoomDirect is to change how shared revenue systems work. We've all seen shares, people call it online before. Where you have to invest money and you have to expect others to invest money to make it. That is not what this is, and we're going to explain all of it throughout the entire webinar. Again, BoomDirect, we're also going to talk about its comparative advantages compared to other things that you could do, as well as business model that it has that is proven to give back to the people. I really like to look at BoomDirect as the Robin Hood of this industry, and you're going to understand why once we go through this entire presentation and you get to see every single crack and corner of what we're about to talk about, guys. So let's get ourselves ready. So, the following information will completely change the future of online shared revenue systems. The following information will completely change the future of BoomDirect as well as your future. And I personally do believe that. I would not be here presenting this today if it wasn't something that I wholeheartedly believed in with my entire heart. And you guys that are on here that know me, I am one of the most honesty and integrity-driven person in this entire industry. And that is why when I talked with BoomDirect, when I talked with Johnny Martin, I've talked with him for hours on end, never been so infatuated about something, which is why I wanted to share it with the world with you guys. So we hope that BoomDirect can become an example, not just an example, but a leader for other opportunities in the online shared revenue industry, in the Forex industry to look up to. We want people to look at us and say, this is how business should be done, not other ways. And you're going to see how that happens, guys. So first of all, we're all tired. I'm pretty sure we can all agree. We're all tired of seeing thousands of projects every day launch and be started and be promoted where you have to put in money, right? Let's face it. Who here has ever heard of an opportunity where you have to first invest to be able to make money? Probably all of us. In fact, probably some of us are in network marketing, in affiliate marketing, in revenue shares, where that is the main purpose. And all these projects are things that have some very simple things in mind. Once you start the project, your money is kept hostage until maturity, right? They say, oh, you cannot withdraw your money for a few months for whatever reason, whatever excuse that they give you, right? Well, these are projects that most of the time go out of business after a few months and people lose money. We've seen this happen before. In fact, there might even be people on this webinar. Sorry about that. I will talk a little bit slower if the audio is cutting out. Also check if it's your side as well. Make sure you have a secure Wi-Fi connection. So these projects, like I was saying, usually go out of business after only a few months. We've seen that happen before where people invest money, wait for something to happen, and all of a sudden the company's gone. They're bankrupt, whatever might be the excuse, and you lose your hard-earned money. The company keeps it all. Well, first of all, I'm going to explain something for you guys. Most of those projects are designed to actually fail after an expiry date. They actually know that people try to get in at the start, they try to make things explode, and then once they have their money, they take it and run. They actually have a D-Day for the amount of money owed surpasses their revenues, and that's where they pull the plug. It's something that's very sad, and a lot of people in this industry, in business online, don't they actually care about the people. They just care about the money. And of course, what they also do is they also try to show you some crazy numbers where, they say, if you invest this, you're going to be as rich, multi-millionaires. Everyone's going to be a multi-millionaire from their platform. And let's face it, guys, we shouldn't be as naive to believe that. We should always understand the true value of residual income and compounding interest, and the fact that, yes, if you hold on to it long term, you can be financially well off, but never expect something that promises you to invest a small amount or an amount to make you richer than Bill Gates. 99.9% of the projects on the financial contributions, and then hold that money in hopes for you to make money. We all know this. And of course, the first to arrive always make the most monies, and the other people lose money. But let's face that. We have seen companies, we have seen things where There might be people making millions of dollars a month, but what about the little guy? I always wonder, and this was one of the biggest things that I believe in anything that you do business with is, can the little guy eat? Can the little person win? That's something that I really wanted to find out, and something that I'm pretty sure all of us wanted to know 24/7. So let's go a little bit more into it, guys. BoomDirect, for you guys that are on, before we even start, it will be 100% free for life. I'll repeat that. This will be 100% free for life. It's the only online business model that doesn't want a single dollar from its members. Hope you guys like that, because that was one of the biggest things I know everyone on here wants to know is, oh no, do I need to do another company or invest another money, whatever it is? No, we're going to stop that right here so you guys are aware. This is 100% free, which is why I was so in love with it. And some people are going to ask again, well, how is it possible for BoomDirect to be profitable and to help members if it's free? Well, the thing is, once you hear about this, you're going to understand how it can actually make more money than those paid for systems because of what they've done. In fact, most people in direct make more money than most network marketers. 90% of people don't make network marketing, and over 99% of people, in fact, almost 100% of people in BoomDirect can make a profit. Now, you're going to learn how, because again, when I first heard this as a professional, I asked those same questions. But you're going to learn just as I learned, so we can all have this information and share it with the world to literally blow up what we are expecting to be one of the largest profit-sharing businesses in the Forex, in the investing, and in the trading community, and in the network marketing community combined. But what is BoomDirect? Just got to clear off my my old writing. So the concept is simple, guys. We use the strength of a community to create profits on the Forex markets. Through an ingenious plan called managed social trading, with partnerships with some of the major brokers in the world, such as FX Globe, GFD Primes, and right now, just finishing up a buddy with FXCM with you guys that are from the States on here, we're able to distribute more than 75% of our profits to our members. Okay? So here's how it works. You can literally earn money through BoomDirect through the revenue shares of our compensation plan. And for this is the first time ever in shared revenue system history that a company has managed to stand out and stand alone by itself and be able to give people profits. So, BoomDirect has designed a brand new program enabling its members to participate and generate residual monthly revenue without being required to purchase any package, any shares, or make any financial contribution to the company, simply to themselves. This is the very first time that you will never be asked to spend your money, guys, to make money in a company or in an affiliate marketing program or in this industry. The following pages will explain to you how this works, how our revenue share system works, and how BoomDirect, works in the industry. And we want to know about both, and this does have both. So let's go into this, all right? We're going to talk about, first of all, how this works. Managed social trading. So what is social trading? Well, we all know, people that are on here, that the Forex markets have become increasingly popular over the years since it became available to anyone. In fact, about 15 years ago, the Forex markets was only available to massive hedge funds, institutional traders, and banks. And now it has been able to be opened for amateur and beginner investors, which is called the retail trading or the social trading aspect. Now, what social trading is in Forex is where it allows traders to follow their peers to get feedback, knowledge, advice, and trades. This practice also provides opportunities to analyze the behavior of experienced traders so you can get the results and learn from them. Think of it in the same way as if you started trading right now and you're brand new, would you rather your own or follow a group of people where there are experienced veterans of trading in that group and you can listen to them? One of the things that I've learned in this industry is you got to follow people who have what you want to get what they have. And you can do that in BoomDirect. BoomDirect has winning strategies. BoomDirect has is expert traders, free of charge, strategies on the BoomDirect platform exclusively that hold money management licenses. You will be able to benefit from their trading accounts, from them trading their managed accounts without paying any management fees. You pay no commissions to your broker. Imagine to BoomDirect, no commissions goes to them. So managed social trading. Now that we talked about social trading and how managed traders work, what happens when you incorporate them both? Yes, Robert, there is audio. It might just be your connection right now that is off. Make sure you have a proper Wi-Fi connection. So back to managed social trading. So in the social trading environment, especially with a lot of people right now, it is difficult to find the right people to follow. There are a lot of gurus out there that want you to give them your money just to keep your money. They cannot trade the way that you want them to trade. Well, what BoomDirect decided is provide hedge fund traders the ability to manage small customer portfolios via this platform and via their managed trading social section at no cost to you. And based on your own investment budget, you can now take advantage of the services provided by their license and by their skills for your own investment in a low risk strategy. All right. So we're also going to talk about here ranks, how people can actually earn income just by simply being a part of the community of BoomDirect. Guys, is a revenue share platform that does have certain levels that you can reach by either being a larger investor, a larger networker, or a larger trader. There's three kinds of people that we work with, and I'm going to explain that to you through BoomDirect. So first of all, BoomDirect, like I said, is free. You never need to pay in this to expect ranks, or it's something that you've seen with network marketing. From now on, you need to understand there is two ways that you can earn through BoomDirect. Two ways again, with three possibilities from one each. So first of all, one, I'm going to write up here. You can be what we call an investor. That means if you're someone that does not want to learn to trade, you simply want to invest your money into people that trade for you. Number two is networking. Okay, so if you're networking, which means you introducing people to a product or service that is tried and true and works. Or three, you're an actual Forex trader. You handle your money and you like to trade on your own. Okay, so those are the three ways that you can get paid. And on top of that, you can do it either individually, meaning either you investing your own money into strategies yourself with larger amounts, trading all in your own, or by creating a team that likes to follow strategies, network, or trade. You can do it in either way by helping yourself or helping others. There's, of course, many personalities in this world, and we're going to show you how you can make money from all. And yeah, if you're all three, that's even better. Let's face it. One of the things that I've always learned is the people with the most skill sets and that learn how to use multiple skill sets at once, people that like to invest their own money, their larger amounts, plus share it with people and then trade their own smaller amounts. Those are the people that BoomDirect might appeal to, and the people that might actually make the most money with BoomDirect. So like we were talking about those three skills, there's two ways we can do it. Let me just delete these for you guys right here. So BoomDirect pays you from either the amount of lot sizes you are able to generate from, again, using a copy trader or trading yourself, or the amount that your team makes from trading or copying themselves. The ranks that we were talking about and that I'll go in a little bit more with, those simply determine what rank you are. So your rank is based off of not, how much money people invest, but simply how much people trade, right? If you're someone that doesn't trade that much and your team doesn't trade that much, that's something different. If you trade a lot or more and more and more, the more lots you trade individually or the more lots that your team trades or invests into the auto trader, you will be able to hit ranks. Now you see this rank cost up here, this would show you in normal companies what the cost would be to buy, certain kinds of packages or revenue share platforms, right? Some of them normally will try to charge you $50,000 in expectation to get, a certain amount from a revenue share. Some things try to $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. Well, not here. It's free. You literally can grow ranks by having people trade more times, basically create more spread. So let me go over how lots and how that works, guys. How does lots actually work? I know we was talking about lots, but let's go into here right now. So lots, guys, let's go back and let's assume this one right here. Let's talk about this 50 lots right here. and this 10 lots right here. We're going to talk about both of those, okay? So write them up here. 10 lots and 50, okay? And 50. So everyone knows that the more that you trade, the more spread, or for every trade, there's spreads to a broker, right? We all are aware of that. Usually, let's do, for an example, Euro US dollar has a 1.4 pip spread, right, of a broker. How BoomDirect works is they're able to take a large portion of this, let's say, for example, 50%, which would be 0.7 pips per trade that you do, and they pay that back to the people. So let's say, for based off of how many lots you're trading, we can show an example of what you'd be able to create. So if you need, again, 10 personal lots or 50 lots on your team to hit a silver rank, which we'll talk about how much that pays, trade 10 cents per trade. That's that is or 0.10 lot. That is the amount you like to trade. Once you complete open and close 10 trades at 0.10, you would have generated for the broker 1 lot. Okay? If you created 10 lots yourself, which is in one whole month, doing 50 trades at a 10 cent or 0.10 lot, you would therefore hit a silver rank. If your team, if you had, let's say, 10 of you doing that, right? You referred 10 people, and all of them are doing half of that, so making about 5 lots themselves each, you would hit the 5th rank. Therefore, you would also be silver, even if you were trading 1 cent lots and did 100 trades your month, so you only generated 1 lot. If your team was all doing 10 cents or 5 cents or whatever it might be, and they generate 50 lots, you're now of rank. So see, each rank determines by a certain amount of lots you trade or your team trades. And let's face it, a lot of people on this webinar knows people who trades $1 lots, 50-cent lots, things like that. Imagine how fast you could hit your ranks with people doing that. Just imagine how fast they could hit ranks doing it themselves. It's substantial. Even imagine people that just put money. Some people have $20,000 in a copy trader. Think how many lots they would be able to generate themselves using the strategies of BoomDirect simply by themselves. So, all current ranks, like we say, are good for life. That's one thing you got to realize. When you hit a rank, you are now that rank for life. There is no de-ranking in a company like there is in other companies. All right? And now we're going to show you some of the powers. So see, BoomDirect works in 2 methods. One is you're paid off of the direct spread that you bring in, but also, depending on your rank, you get to make a monthly profit pool of the entire company. Literally, so everybody, regardless of your rank, as you can see, will be paid. So if there was 10,000 members using BoomDirect services on a monthly basis, using their broker, using their trade copiers, using their strategies, or simply being a part of it and trading on their own, they would be able to generate from the spread a commission to each person monthly. If there was 20,000 members using it daily, there you go. Even if there was 40,000 members using it daily, you would see the kind of revenue monthly that would come. So even if you yourself are a bronze member, just trading yourself and have never referred anyone and not have done that many lots, you guys see how you still make a profit? You guys see right here how you would still make a profit. Have you ever heard of a company that pays the little guy in a free program just for being in the program? This is incredible. Now, right now, just to give you guys an example, the amount of people that are subscribed, not totally using it, but currently there is 80,000 members subscribed to BoomDirect. Now imagine if all of them started using the trade copiers and all of them, once BoomDirect 3.0 comes out, start being active. Imagine what these numbers would be. Imagine. And this is just beginning, guys. Most people, most companies, most groups or revenue shares grow to the millions of people. You are literally on the forefront of what's about to happen. Imagine every single person with the amount of traders and things that you know reach this legend rank with 200,000 active members. How much would you guys be making a month just on autopilot, like a salary, literally? I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I'm good with numbers and it blew me away. So, who of you will be the next legend? Like we say, there was two ways to do it. Individual advancement, if you're a big investor, a big trader, or team advancement, if you know a lot of investors or know a lot of traders. And guys, again, no, the video is not mute. You must be on a good Wi-Fi, and it will be recorded in case you're missing it. So there is no sweat, and we will continuously do new webinars throughout this weekend, so you can introduce more people to it as well. There's about 85 people on today, and I'm expecting at least 350 tomorrow. I was only expecting 50 people to be on today, so we are doing fantastic. So let's get into the nitty gritty, guys. Bonuses and commissions. Okay, so, BoomDirect commission. There are many ways that you can actually generate revenue with BoomDirect and earning spreads from brokers. Okay, number one, sponsorship commissions. The second is fast start bonuses. There's rank-based commissions and investment profits. So far, what we have shown you only is the rank-based commission. So this is based off your rank, what you could basically earn from the amount of people globally but just again, you could not refer anyone and just be a good trader and you could hit legend. You could hit the top rank not referring a single person. This is literally never heard of before in our lives. So rank-based commissions, guys, like we're talking, BoomDirect redistributes a minimum, I'll get that again, a minimum of 75% of its revenue to all members every single month. Have you guys ever heard, and again, for John Burles, if you have no knowledge trading, that's okay, because this, again, we'll talk a little bit more on how you don't even need to be a trader. You can simply be an investor for this to benefit you. And I'll explain that a little further. Don't worry, this we have a lot more to go over. So I'll explain that to you as well. And yes, you do not need to refer anyone and still make money. If you're just in to make money, if you're a trader yourself, you will make money. There's so many ways for you to be able to profit that this fits every single personality type. So again, your rank corresponds to your participation in a company, and the commissions you receive are primarily determined by your rank and the people that you are. Okay, so let's go over first of all how we pay. Number one, we pay people their commissions daily. You heard that right, daily. I'll say it one more time for people that are really excited. We get paid daily. You see, your sponsorships will come out daily. Your rank profit will be paid out monthly. So you have two different ways to be paid: daily for the amounts of people are trading, and then monthly from the profit pool. Again, I've never seen a company pay anyone daily for the most part. Now, your pay commissions will be transferred directly to your trade account. So whenever you get paid, that goes directly into your trade account. You know what the minimum amount required for you to earn to be able to withdraw it? 1 cent. Again, like other revenue share companies, they expect you to make a certain thousands or something before you can take it out. No way. We literally give it to you for every cent that you earn. That is your cent to keep. So all you need to do to withdraw your earnings into your bank account is make a withdrawal request from your trading and broker account through a wire transfer, payment processor, Bitcoin, whatever you want, credit card, anything you want. We, again, put the money into your trade account so you can withdraw it the way you want. So how does this work? How does this work for the investors? Are the spreads larger for this model? No. Like we were talking about, we work with some of the best brokers in the world, and our average spread for Euro US dollar is 1.2 to 1.4 pips. So better than most of the brokers that I have been using. I know, pretty insane. So again, this spread is the average of regular brokers. We are partnered with the top brokers in the world for a reason, guys. FXCM has very good spreads because it's the top broker, and we use people like that or FX Globe, because of their reputation and because of how regulated and how professional they are. So, guys, how to choose your trading strategy and your investment strategy. So, BoomDirect, like I was saying, is for three people. One, the investor, which I'm going to go over first and foremost. Then, two, the network marketer, which we'll talk about. And three, the trader, which is people that can do it themselves. So first of all, we're going to go over investor. You see, BoomDirect provides their entire community licensed money management traders, people that are regulated. There are no unregulated traders on their auto trading system. So again, for you guys that are unaware, we give for free regulated traders you can trade in. These are not traders that are from a broker. These are traders exclusively to the BoomDirect community that they have handpicked and that works with BoomDirect. So you can literally use these people. No, you can trade or copy. That is what we're going over. They have licensed money managers that will trade your money for you. Licensed, regulated people. So the investment part is copy, guys. And again, these are specifically for BoomDirect. They are 100% free with BoomDirect, and they are professionals. How to choose a strategy. Most people wonder, well, if I'm an investor, I don't know, it depends how much money you have. You want to find a strategy that fits your budget, right? For budget meaning not what you need to spend, but what you're willing to invest and what kind of risk you want to do. So again, instead of putting your money into a rev share, a hype, or even giving money to BoomDirect to advance rank, grow money every month and increase your rank without spending a dollar, just by putting your money in to trade. So I want to get this again very clear for people that are brand new on the call, because we did jump in an amount of viewers. A lot of people have been jumping into small, short-term things, despite all the warnings on the web of Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes and things are going to crash. People still jump into things that will last for a few months and then disappear. BoomDirect is the first system. It's already lasted years, first of all, and two, it is the only system that does not require any financial contribution. So again, it is not a rev share. It is not hype. There is no Ponzi. There is no pyramid. No more impossible excuses. This is literally possible for everyone to earn. And guys, for wanting to sign up, we will talk about that later again, because I would rather you have all the information before you go crazy, because we know that this will already grow virally throughout our community. So which is why we want you guys to know the right information. Okay, leverage to traders. I see Lornell. Again, most professional regulated brokers, as well as us, have a 1 to 200. I know I talked with you guys about FXCM as being a possible partner for US, and we also are able to get the 1 to 200 leverage even through FXCM. So it's not 1 to 50 that most people use if they go through FXCM, because we have special partnerships being the company we are. We get to go all the way to 1 to 200. Now, for people that aren't aware, you do not want, because again, just me being a professional trader and working with professional traders, you do not want to have more than 1 to 200 if you're doing proper risk management. The people that do proper risk management do not blow their accounts. BoomDirect has never blown somebody's account, and that is something to be very, very aware of. People like to do their own special strategies which they think work, but again, you want to follow people that have made millions consistently. Now, can you trade commodities through FXCM? You could trade any single indice that FXCM offers. And I do know people like higher leverage, but if you guys have not been in the industry for 15 years trading, we have talked with multi-million-dollar traders, and all of them say, if you want to be good, do 200. This is what professional traders do. Do 200 leverage. Plain and simple. Again, if you guys don't know, any broker that allows more than 200 does hedging against you. They manipulate your trades. They offer the higher leverage for a reason, and you guys just take the benefit of the doubt for the higher leverage, not realizing that they are taking money from other people. Yes, Robert, you're very aware with that. So let's go into the benefits, first of all, of our money management system. First of all, you can deposit any money of yourself into your trade account is at your discretion and according to your budget. We do not tell you how to invest your money. That money belongs to you and is not taken by any rev share system whatsoever. So what you deposit in your broker account is your broker account. You can at any time request to completely withdraw your funds at no cost. And no, there is only specific brokers we work with. So you cannot use BoomDirect with any broker. We have special partnerships for a reason with these brokers. So if you want to use a different broker that's unregulated, you cannot be a part of BoomDirect. We are very, very, very concerned about the well-being of our people, not about people trying to do gambling. Again, gambling is not good. The regulated brokers, guys, we just mentioned it. There is FXCM for US is one we're just finishing our partnership with. FXCM is the most regulated, the most sought after broker in the industry, US. We have FX Globe for people outside of the United States. And there was another one that I passed by as well. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with its name. I believe it's JDF as well. So these are the two. FX Globe works for Canada as well. So FX Globe is the world, FXCM is USA. And last but not least, not sure why it's not showing, but yeah, JDP, I believe, is the other one. So guys, that is for the brokers. Hope you guys are understanding again why we chose these brokers. Number one, they're willing to give the spread back to the people. Number two, they are regulated, licensed, and insured. And lastly, yeah, in JFD Prime, sorry, in JFD. So JFD. So these are willing to, first of all, give the spread back to people. They are licensed, regulated, trusted brokers. They will never run with your money. You will never get random charges. You will never get your cards, hacked, anything like that. Okay. But now let's get back to the presentation. Now that we got that covered with people. So depending on your strategy, you'll be able to contribute to an investment portfolio with a monthly profit. And additionally, you will be able to improve your rank advancement with each trade that portfolio does. Guys, if people are asking why not Trader's Way, that should not even be a question if you've seen what's happened. Trader's Way is unregulated, your account information is not secure, and they have no licenses. So again, stay away from high leverage, unregulated brokers. Please, please, please. We do not want you to ever lose money. I will just give an example since people are now bringing it up. We have had a friend of ours that earned $700,000 on an unregulated broker. And upon withdrawing their money, the broker kept it all and wiped out all of their trade history. So for you small guys, maybe making a couple $100 profit, once you become a good investor and making good money, you do not want that money to disappear. And it will happen with smaller brokers. It is the name of the game. And if you like to trade huge lot sizes, better have a large account with 1 to 200 leverage. If you are getting a lot of pips, you can continue to still stack accounts once you're in profit and your margin goes back to normal. So again, if you're good at trading, you can still do that. Now, benefits of this. People that are investors are managed portfolios, but that are managed again by trading brokers specializing in private portfolio management who hold money management licenses, use very low risk strategies. So again, like I said, no one's blown an account with FX Globe because we stick to risk ratios with our copy traders. If you trade your own amounts, that's your choice, but we're first talking for the investor, the copy trader. You can stop at any time from the copy trading. You can withdraw 100% of your money at any time from them, and your withdrawals only take within 24 to 48 hours with no fee or penalty. Okay? Hope that makes sense for you guys. So, how to choose a strategy and your trader with BoomDirect. We have people that invest lots of different amounts of money on this call, and we're going to explain that you could literally start from anywhere from budgets of $50 to $100,000 with a very low rate of risk and reasonable, realistic money profits. Okay? Realistic is a thing that we talk about, guys. What happens once might not happen ever again, but with us, what we do once happens over and over and over again. We are about consistency. The penny doubled, right? If people would be willing to get, $1 million right now or have a penny doubled, right? You can even do more than 100,000. We will be having $1 million investors with BoomDirect in this next year. So every time your member chooses a strategy, like we're saying, from multiple ways of getting paid, you will earn a commission for each trade made day after day, month after month, and year after year, even on the trade copier. So this is an opportunity to build monthly residual revenues for life by 1, the trade account, and 2, from the spread of those trade accounts that we profit share. So here's an example, guys. This is, again, not a real person. This is an example of what you'll be able to see in this upcoming weeks on our back office. You'll be able to see the name, the face, and who is the, what is their title for our traders. You can choose your lot size you wish to copy. It will tell you how much you need to invest. It will tell you how many trades per day this trader makes, how many days of the month they like to trade, and yeah, John Smith, yeah, it's your account. And of course, their strategy, their currencies, everything, intervention strategy. So what happens if if there's needing to be changes, their max loss, their max per trader day. It shows, again, the referral commission that you would make per trade on them and the monthly commission. So look at this guy, for instance. He risks 2%. That is a level of risk called very weak, and your forecast yield is 3 to 5% monthly. Now, would you guys admit that getting 3 to 5% monthly on an account of $50 a pretty, or sorry, this right here has $500 minimum, but would that be a good return monthly, knowing that you'll never blow your account? Yeah, believe me, the people that are real business people on this call, they understand that a 3 to 5% monthly income on your interest, on top of being able to get paid revenue share from it, is insane. It is unfathomable. So that is how our trade copiers will work, guys. You will simply just be able to copy them, set it, and forget it. I call this sci-fi trading. Set it and forget it. Completely free. You put your money into the hands of people that have done it for life. You continue doing what you do best. Now, if you're a trader, because we again might have people that like to trade themselves on here, these are for your investors. If you're a trader, you don't need to use this. You could trade by yourself, but maybe you're going to take a week off, whatever it might be the case. Maybe you have multiple accounts. You can put small amounts in here and trade your large account with whatever you want. For instance, there was one person here talking about how he, sometimes likes to use a 1,000 to 1 leverage account. You could use this broker for your, compounding interest and to share with people that want to do regular trading. And you could still keep another account with another broker. Again, will not be part of BoomDirect, but again, people have multiple brokers already, so you could choose what you want. And yes, will they have, look at right here, will they have it all? That is what they will have. They are part of a private fund. They are regulated trading. This is not social trading for everyday people. For most people to even be accepted to trade money as a licensed person, to have vigorous testing. So you will be able to choose from that as well. This is just, again, a quick example on this. I cannot click on it, as you can see, but this is where you'll be able to follow it. Now, as you can see, but from the present, yeah, you can see all stats and check in live on MP4 what your trader is doing, as also known as MyFX book, guys. You can look at the MyFX book is what most people look for, right? So we'll have that kind of information for you. So now we've gone past the investing side. Let's now learn into the networking commission side that people are very interested in. So here is how BoomDirect makes you money. BoomDirect has a sponsorship plan of 4 levels, meaning you can enroll straight line as many people as you want. If you send out your link to 100 people, you will have 100 people on your level 1. Now, every single time any of these 100 people refer somebody, that will be your level 2. So let's say this person refers someone right here, that is level 2. Let's say this person refers 2 people. That is 2 people on your level 3. And if these 2 people each refer another 2, that is 4 people on your level 4. So these aren't levels like you guys from network marketing believe is levels. These are what we like to call generations, family trees. The people bring in are your children. Who they bring in are your grandchildren. So children here, grandchildren here, great-grandchildren here, and great-great-grandchildren here. Okay? There is a minimum investment that you need to have in your trade account. We believe some of our traders will have $50. as a minimum. Now, again, it will depend on each trader depending on their strategy, but that is what we have. Okay? So as a BoomDirect member, you can create substantial additional revenues through your personal effort and the effort of people you bring in. So what we decide to do is we decide to share 20%, 20% of the commission spread basically per level if you really look at it. 15% on level 2, but back up to 20% on level 3 and 20% on level 4. Okay? So as an example, let's say one of your traders creates a commission spread of $100 to the broker. Okay? That will equal for you around $20. We're going to go over this in the next slide. Okay? If they trade more, you get more. If they trade less, you get less. Again, it's for every cent. There is no breakage in this company. So, again, think of this. Think of this what we're going by. Think of this. Now, even people using the copy trader, you make a percentage of for every single trade. Doesn't matter how much in profit. This isn't about their profit. This is about the spread. Keep that in mind. People keep their full profit. This is off the spread that the broker already takes from you. So the money you're making from BoomDirect isn't coming out of anyone's pocket but the brokers. Literally, steal from the rich and give to the poor. That's why I call this the Robin Hood of this industry. So it's a true career plan if you think about it. The first thing you can do after a new member signs up is review their investment budget. You know, if they have a low risk investment, put them into a low risk strategy. If they have a higher risk investment, they put into a high risk strategy. If they trade on their own, they don't touch a strategy. But we recommend even those people that are trading on their own, put in money to the copy traders because that creates spread for the entire company. It creates spread for yourself. All it does is benefit yourself since they're trading per day every day. You know, members of the trading strategy chosen by our new members will receive real-time commissions on all trades they make from their trading account. Strategies, again, are based on 2% of capital risk money management. The strategy is simple, low risk, and profitable, right? You invested 400 into Trade.io, copied a recommended trader besides Boom. So you weren't using our trader, you were using a broker's recommended trader. That is the first issue. Never follow a broker trader. We do not use broker traders. Ours are private. Yes. That's the thing it's good to know. Were they regulated and were they working for the broker? Traders do not work for the broker. They work for us. So always, always, always remember that. They work for us, not the broker. Okay? So will we be able to give you a refund? No, because you did not use BoomDirect. You are using a broker's trader. That is why it's very important to use BoomDirect's traders, not a trader's from the broker, right? I hope that makes sense. You technically chose to follow someone that is not affiliated with BoomDirect. You chose a trade from someone who is affiliated with the broker. And it's very important to know why we say we use our own traders that are not regulated, sorry, that are not associated with the broker. They're only associated with us. Okay? So let's explain again a little bonuses of our sponsorship plan. Number one, you can see your commissions real time in your BoomDirect back office. We have our own back office which holds everything for you, including you to be able to deposit funds into the broker. You don't need to switch between two screens. We have it fully integrated with the brokers within one back office. You can get your sponsorship commissions every day at midnight. You can take advantage of even more generous compensation plans since it's 4 levels, when most people that try to create IB accounts only get 1 level, right? What's the broker called specifically? We'll be able to show it again once you go in the back office. Sorry, it's a few slides back. If you really want me to go search for it. JFD Prime. JFD Prime. Again, for US though, you guys will be having a broker such as FXCM or a few others we're deciding to which will be the best for you. But right now it's leaning towards those ones. Okay, so again, most people know that every unregulated broker or some regulated brokers as well, you can create IB accounts where you get a link and you can send it out to people and you make money. The problem is when those people sign up and let's say they make an IB link, you don't make any money. And IB only pay usually 10 to 20% spread revenue share. Okay? That is where most of them pay. As you can see, we're paying out 4 levels deep on this because we get over 30 to 50% of the spread. So people can try to make partnerships with, you know, some of the brokers we use individually, but they're not going to get the same percentage that we have because we have the manpower, we have the leverage, right? We'll be able to explain everything at the end of the webinar, Naresh, about referring people and things like that. Because again, a lot of people here are from different companies, and we do like to respect people's networks. One of the things that's important is respect people and only introduce people that are part of your network, not theirs. And we're going to explain that later. So again, we pay out. So you guys do this math together. Do this math together. What is that they're paying out? Because they pay out every 4 levels, that's paying out 75%, not the 10 to 20 that you see here. But if you add those up all together for the 4 levels it pays, that 75% it's paying out. You earn commissions from your referrals, monthly trades. Where that comes from? These numbers are from your referrals, monthly trades. So a lot of people want to know about the math. Are you guys excited about the math? Everyone type in yes if you want to hear about the math, because I love it. You know, I'm a nerd. I like to know really where is this? What is the possibilities for us to earn money? So are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you really ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready, because when I saw this, I almost passed out. So let's go for it, guys. Let's say you referring people that like to trade a strategy independently or through one of our copy traders of 0.05 lots. Now, we can all admit, we know people that have, you know, about $100 in their trade account that trade 5-cent lots, right? Even people with less money in their trade account. Guys, if you have an account currently, you might have to go through BoomDirect. Again, we have the affiliation. It must be through BoomDirect's back office. So it means you would be creating a second account for FXCM through BoomDirect to achieve what you would need. Okay? So let us again assume that you have, you know, $100 or more, whatever it might be, and people are trading 5-cent lots. What this example here is based off of, and I'll explain it all for you. Yeah, and FXCM is not negotiated, guys, as well. We are just letting you guys know, as you know, present as a first-time hearers in the United States. Like, again, people were asking me, what kind of brokers does BoomDirect partnership with? Again, showing you guys the fact that they're trying to work with FXCM shows they only work with the highest class, you know, traders, right? So it will all be explained after the webinar with, you know, the CEO. Again, guys, they're very, very, very smart men. They're very smart gentlemen, very professional. I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about them in just a little bit while after we're done this presentation. So back to the presentation, guys. Let's say you referred 5 members, who referred 5 members, who each referred 5 members, who then each referred 5 members. That would give you a total of, excuse me, just make my pen a little smaller, give you a total of 625 members, okay, within your 4 levels, just 5 by 5, 5 by 5, okay? This is an English webinar. We do have French webinars as well. This is just the first English presentation that the company has had. So if you speak French as well, don't worry. The company was actually originated in French-speaking communities. It is just now upgrading and expanding to English. So let's get back to the points, guys. Hold your questions until the very end, please. So we're going to show you an example as if you referred 5 people only, and they trade 5-cent lots. They only do 3 trades on 5-cent lots a day, and they only trade 20 days per month. And let's say they were each referred 5 people exactly like them, trading 5-cent lots 3 times a day, 20 trades per month, okay? And it continues. So you would have a total of 625 people that would be trading 3 5-cent lots a day. Now, again, can people on the chat say yes if you know people that trade 5-cent lots 3 times a day or more? Pretty sure all of us do, guys, right? So showing an example here, if you had 625 members in your genealogy or in your family tree doing that, that would create you a monthly revenue income of $3,742 every single month they do that. Let's say, for example, you had 65 or 62 members, so 1/10 of it, you'd be making 374. Maybe you only had 6.2 members. You would still be making 37 bucks a month, guys. Now, is that incredible? Look at these numbers. People trading 5-cent lots 3 times a day, 20 days, it'll show you why is that, because you would get this many lots, which means you would create a member commission per member of about that much every single month, which would total commissions added together. Yeah, still great with 6 members. 37 bucks from 6 people trading 5-cent lots. These could be beginner traders. These again could be people like we were showing using our trade copier. Look at this. This trades 3 to 4 trades a day, 20 days a month. And the copy size you could change to whatever you want. Let's say you do his copy size is 0.10 of average. So we're going to go into actually this copy trader next. But this is again showing even less. Oh, sorry, something just happened here. Here we go. So we're just going to show a little bit more you guys on these numbers, because this is again about people using the auto trader. That's just showing people using the auto trader. You could generate this much income from having that many people that don't even know how to trade simply using the auto trader. Okay? So this is again based off, it also depends off of the pip size again, right? This really depends on how big the pip size. This is based off of a 0.5 pips or 0.05 lot, guys. So I'll write here lot. Okay? So we're going to go into a little different numbers as well. So let's now say that your traders, here's 1 second. Let me go back into the main chat for you guys. Let's now just say we go up to next. So the copy trader I was showing you trades mostly 0.10 lots. Let's say again you have 625 members, okay? Trading 0.1, or not even trading, just copying or trading. So remember, this could be for investor or traders. 10 cents or 10-cent lots, or a position of 0.10 on the MetaTrader 3 times a day, 20 days of the month, which is more than 20 days in a trading month. Look at that revenue you would earn yourself. Look at that. Again, it depends on the amount they trade. Now, again, I just want to make sure people are aware this is, again, lot sizes that they trade. So this would be a dollar lot, sorry. I want to keep back. I'm going to go back. I believe I mistaken myself. So here's 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. I want to finish 2 seconds. Hey guys, can you hear me back? Okay. Can you guys hear me again? Sorry about that. All right. So yeah, so again, I'll confirm these numbers because these are lot size positions, not your trade positions. So let me keep in mind again, 0.05 lots that you're generating, right? This amount of lots that you're generating. Okay. Just keep people, I was a little bit mistaken. So that would be for most people, I believe a 0.5 lot on your MetaTrader. Okay. And this again can continue to grow and grow. Let's say if this would be again a standard. This would be also, I believe, a standard. And we'll correct it again if we're wrong. We're just working out, since this is about lots again, and there's a lot of confusion since lots mean more. And again, for someone that you're a single investor and have no interest in trading yourself, what must you do? For someone with experience, yeah, I will explaining on the second webinar. We will talk more about if it's ECN, micro, and things like that. Okay. And again, any questions, guys? This is an English presentation. This is not a question and answering webinar. So we're more presenting for the newest person. So again, I'm just showing you guys examples of the size of positions that you generate. Again, this is for the positions that you generate. Okay. And how your revenue can continue to grow. So one lot position, right? How do you generate one lot for a company? Usually, if you think about it, if you're making, depending how much a spread is, some people might be trading 10 standards, okay? 10 standard lots is an example, right? It can happen from more trades that you do. It depends on the amount of trades you do, but let's say you're doing that. You're creating one lot for the company through 3 trades in a day. This would be your revenue. And I will confirm again on our second webinar. I'd like everyone to be on and in because I will explain more again about that. So we're just getting at a little confusion because again, we're used to our positions on MetaTrader 4, but again, when you're thinking of institutional trading, it's more about lots. But let's say again, you have 100 professional traders. This right here is 80, 100, about 120 professional traders, okay? People with large accounts that trade hefty amounts of money. You don't see 600 here. That is only with 120 people trading heftier accounts. You could generate yourself a good $14,000 a month. $14,000 a month. You know, if they're trading less, 10, like let's say they're trading 1/10 of that, again, you could see the amounts that you can make. And again, I will make sure that I have for you all that are on here. You get on the second webinar we have tomorrow. I'll go more into these numbers. This is more just showing you guys how it works. I will break down on the next webinar more specific example numbers for everyone that is very easy to understand, okay? So, you know, depending on your chosen strategy or the one chosen by your members, you can obviously rank advance more quickly. Imagine if you could, and if you were profiting even more by simply just having people copy. So what this does is we actually pay people for people that refer others to use their strategies and their copy traders for 30 days. Okay? You'll be able to get paid more and more into your trading account depending how you do it. So let's say you refer 5 people to copy the tiniest strategy they have, the 0.05 strategy during 1 month, and each of those people generate 6 lots, okay? So they continue and work. So you referred 5 friends and said, hey guys, put your money in the copy trader and use it. We'll give you an extra $25 on top of everything. Let's say you copy them to a more aggressive strategy. We'll give you $50 for referring those 5 people. Let's say you sponsored 10 people, right? You referred 10 people, not just 5, but 10. We'll again increase that pay into your trade account. Maybe you even refer more people. You refer 25 people to use a copy trade strategy yourself. Even more money, guys. We are giving you money in every single way, shape, or form. People don't need to do anything about it. So that was for the investors, guys, or for the people that like to copy trade. Now we're going to talk more about people that like to trade as well. You know, a lot of people that are trading, one of the biggest issues that we found is people don't know how to trade properly. They were taught the wrong way. You know, they're learning these weird strategies that you know, haven't been proven. But what we decided to do is not force, but as an optional choice, people can also go to Boom University. Now, this is something that is primarily in French, but we are releasing the entire thing in English in the upcoming month or so. So they're just finishing up on the English University for right now. But what it will teach people is everything they need to know about Forex and copy trading, because they're two different things. Forex is an art form. Copy trading is an investing form. We'll include 10 free introductory videos in the university. You'll have exclusive webinars as well as live trading sessions on the BoomDirect account with the university. You'll actually have where the university was partnership, where the university came with, guys, is from Diamond Trading Academy. You can Google Diamond Trading Academy if you want. They're the people that are helping with this partnership and experts on our university. And their trading strategies are thousands of dollars a month. In fact, the university is valued from them at $20,000. And it's an optional choice. This is not required for anyone in BoomDirect, but it is optional for only $80 a month for members. And once you finish university, once you finish the 1-year training, you would actually give a badge and certificate. So if you wanted to go through an 1-year Forex university, it would cost you around $960 for the entire year to learn from professionals in a university style course on Forex daily. 960. Sorry about my awful writing. I'm not used to computers. So once you finish it, you'll get a badge certificate. So again, when people say to you, hey, are you credible? Do you trade? Why don't you show them some proof, right? Why don't you show them your credibility? Show them the facts. That's what we give people. We give people something, a leg to stand on when it comes to them trading themselves. Maybe you guys aspire to be a hedge fund trader, right? The best way is to get certificates. The best way is to have references that you can go by that show that you're credible. We give that in Boom University. And on top of Boom University, guys, anyone that you referred that joins Boom University, you'll be paid from monthly. So how we were talking about the 4 levels before, the 4 levels of pay, of commission. Well, we also give you, so again, 4 levels is right here, guys. We also have, depending people going to Boom University and sponsoring others at Boom University, we give you another 4 levels of monthly pay. So for some people that are used to network marketing, consider this a matrix, if you will. But it's generations. It's levels, not downline. This is your children, your children's children, children's children's children, and as you go down. This is 8 levels is probably more than most people's family trees here. So let's be real. So with that, you could basically be earning not just $10 a month, but it's just showing $10 from one level referring all the way down 8 times. You can earn that unlimited. So if you have 50 people on level 1, right? That's 50 times 3. That's $150 a month you'd earn, right? If you have 50 people on level 2, that's another $50. If you have 50 people on level 3 that you referred, another 50, and so on and so forth, all the way down to 8 levels. In fact, if you have 5 referrals that use the university that you personally sponsored, you get it for free. So it's also a way that completely optional, you can earn money and learn more from BoomDirect simply through the university. So guys, that is a simple breakdown. Again, we will be doing this more tomorrow, but before we do anything, before we go into question and answering period at the very end, this presentation will be recorded. We will be sharing it again, or you should actually get it in your email, I believe. I'll ask them later to see if we'll actually be able to have it sent your email since you were on this. But before anything, guys, I would like to introduce you to the 2 people that actually made this possible. The 2 people that I was, humbled and honored enough to speak with that made this reality in 2014. I'm going to introduce you guys the founder and co-founder. So again, Mr. Johnny Martin, who is a founder, and Pierre-André Malceau, who is a co-founder. Now, guys, a little bit about them before I let them speak. These guys have been around the industry. They've been around the block for a while. They were top earners, Johnny, in network marketing. He's been able to earn incredible amounts of money in network marketing, as well as, even create his own network marketing companies, which he has then sold and are still around. He's been in this industry for over 15 years. He has more experience in this than most people have been trading Forex. He is a person that understands the vision and the people of the company. He decided to take on, the role as a founder and really helping out the field with webinars. He actually does webinars almost weekly himself because he cares about the people. He wants his face to be out there. He wants to be someone that people can understand that, yes, this is someone you can trust and where we can learn. And then his co-founder, his partner, Pierre-André, guys, this gentleman is a genius programmer. In fact, most people aren't aware of, programmers are usually behind the scenes, but this gentleman, has done so much in the past that his credentials just go stack after stack after stack. One of the things I always liked, and one of the things to me was the most incredible, was he was actually one of the people in the 1990s to connect internet for some countries across the world, literally making it where there was zero internet before to now having it to where it's still standing today. You're going to be hearing on this call that gentleman as well. These people were doing business before, massive amounts of business before any of us were born, before most of us were even introduced to network marketing. So having these two people running a company, they've run companies that are much bigger and much more profitable and longer than this before. So this again is something that they knew that they could take to the next level because they've done it before. And that's one of the things that I've always learned is if you follow people that have done it before, they'll be able to do it again. And once I was able to speak with them in person, it really grew my trust. For me personally, I need to know people where their hearts are at, and I can tell you right now and give back to the people. They don't care about being billionaires. They care about helping the little person because they've seen in their industry time so many little people get, the short end of the stick, if you will, and for that to change. So, guys, without further ado, I would like to introduce Johnny Martin and his partner, Pierre-Andre Marceau. So, guys, are you there right now?
Yeah, thank you so much, Daniel, for your grateful presentation. So first of all, welcome people on this webinar. Do you like what you see? Yes, you can answer. It's a chat. This is an interactive communication. I'm not sure if I understand. Do you like what you see right now?
Yeses. And some loves.
Excellent. Excellent. So, my name is Johnny Martin. I'm from Quebec, Canada, and my primary language is French. So, actually, for all my leaders on BoomDirect, all my members, I'm learning so hard with a coach to learn the English language. So, I really apologize if my English is a little bit poor, but I will try to do my best to make a great communication with you tonight. So first of all, you are in the right place at the right time. It's a big timing to become a members on Boom Direct because I know a lot from you is from USA, and actually we opened the business for USA. That make a few months we are working with Europe, Canada, and very a lot of country in the world. And for USA, we have no solution for the moment, but we have found a way to work with USA member, and we are negotiating with a few brokers, and this is really a really good pre-launch for any USA member to build a big team before starting the activity. So actually, we are in 2 weeks pre-launch for all USA members. Yes, for Nigeria, no problem. So actually, take this time of this pre-launch of 2 weeks to build you an incredible team and make a lot of profit and residual income from all traders or copy traders or investor. The potential, the real potential in Boom Direct is we, we can say three different type of person. You can find investor just want to follow a professional trader and win little profit percentage every month. You can find members to build a team and make a family, a community, of investor, or you have three person trading, traders. So the the right thing on this is the member can find investor and can find another member, and the trader can find member and find investor. The company is really The opportunity is for everybody. It's not only for trader. It's not only for network marketer. It's not only for investor. This opportunity is very, very, very for everybody who want change something in his life, get a better financial situation, get a business. You have a very, very nice compensation plan. I think this is the most generous compensation plan we can see on the web actually, with totally free introduction. So at any time, BoomDirect will never ask any money from your pocket to invest in the company directly. So this is really a good point. I just want to go back on a slide on. Let me check. Yes, this slide. This is this slide. Sorry. The very, very big point, it's here. You can stop at any time, take a break, and withdraw 100% of your money at any time. So I give you an example. You have a car and your car is broken. You need to buy a new car and to go to work and or whatever, and you need your money. So you withdraw 100% of your money. You quit the business, literally. You quit the business for a few months, and you come back after a few months. You will get your position exactly. You can be a legion again when you come back to the business. So you have no restriction, no penalty, nothing about that. Uh, it's the real big point I want to explain to English people tonight. I know you are a lot members from USA, and actually BoomDirect is not offering services for USA member, but me and Pierre work really hard, and we have a big power of negotiation. Actually, we have over 30,000 member on BoomDirect. And when we enter in negotiation with the brokers, we are a big, big, big power of negotiation about spread, about delay, execution delay, copy system trading, and all server technology. We have a really big power of negotiations. So it's the reason why we can offer a good platform, a good trading platform, a good delay of execution, and a good spread for every traders. So I know here tonight we have a lot of person trading, and we have two people already on BoomDirect, like members or investor. So it's I just want to make the point for all. Uh, for USA, we need 2 weeks to put it in place. So you need to of these 2 weeks of pre-launch to build you a big, big, big team. And you can right now sign up on BoomDirect. It's totally you can take the affiliate link of the person show you the business tonight and sign on BoomDirect, and you can also create your FX Lab trading account and make your card. The your trading account will be on read mode only because we need to close the deal with the USA broker. But you will be able to sign on BoomDirect, create your trading account on FaceLab, and make your compliance. So you will be ready for the D-Day of the starting USA um, trading. So sorry for my English. Do you understand me well, or you are a little bit difficulty to understand me? Can be sure in 1 month, 2 months, I will work so hard with my coach, and my English will be better and better and better. It's important for me to have communication with all member. Normally, if you talk to another member from Europe or Canada, you will see I'm really tight, and I'm really present with all people. So that's the important point. I'm really I work really with people. You will see me on each webinar. You will see me on Facebook. You will see, on Skype. It's easy to have access with me and ask me some question or whatever. I have a good proximities to talk with people. So just to let Pierre-Andre talk a little bit about the vision and the future, I will let Pierre come to the communication. Pierre is actually in Cyprus with our partner to negotiate from the USA member side. So Pierre, can you take the lead on the webinar, please?
Hello, everyone. I just want to hear if you, I want to know if you hear me well. It's Pierre-Andre here.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. That's good. First of all, Danielle, awesome presentation. Thank you very much for being with us. You believe in us, and then that's really, really nice. I, you know, I, Johnny told me about you. We met. We are very, very, very thankful for having you, and of course, the community will gain from your experience, will gain from everything. And I want to point out that right now we are in a situation that we are moving from the old uh, BoomDirect to the new one, and we learned so much in the past months. And that's going to benefit a lot of persons, and especially the community of BoomDirect. Right now, we are, if you are already a BoomDirect member into the back office and everything, you must seen that we transferred all the accounts from the old broker to the new one, the new partnership that we were just talking about. I'm gonna speak about the situation now. So all existing accounts have been transferred already, migrated to our server, and you should see that we are asking for compliance documents like uh, the photo ID and utility bills, and from the owners, we want to verify that we have the right information because this industry is a regulated industry, and we have to go by the rules and by the regulators' rules. So we want to make sure that everything is up to the point, to the touch, and everyone that are dealing with BoomDirect is regulated, verified, and we're doing everything that regulators is asking. So you might have already uploaded your documents. Of course, in the last weekend, we have more than 5,500 users that uploaded their documents for verification. So we need time to do all this, but we put all the teams to compliance regulations, and we're going to do as fast as we can. That being said, um, all the transferred accounts, all migration has been done already. And if you don't have, you have a message that says that you don't have an account, or and the account is not up and running for training as we speak, it's either because you never deposit any money into your trading account that you created in the past, or yeah, have never been verified before. So if you see that message during the weekend, we are working on the creation of new accounts. So you're gonna see when you log in, and we're gonna announce that we're gonna send an email as soon as it's ready. when you're gonna log in, it's gonna create a trading account, buy and sell. You don't have to go anywhere else than the back office of BoomDirect. It will be automatically. They will ask you. We will ask you for questions to your investor profile. We ask you for the documents. You just have to follow the what the question's asking and documents. And also, um, if you had already an MT4 account, we will ask you right now to change the password. We will give you the new password, and the back office you're going to be able to trade for web interface or with your MT4 download interface. That being said, we are in the way to create new accounts, and that will be announced very shortly. Next week, we're going to work on the managed truck copy trading accounts that uh, Danielle and Johnny were talking about in the presentation, so we can present you new traders, strategies, and everything. And there's a lot coming in. Whoops, sorry for that. There's a lot coming in the coming weeks, and everything will be announced shortly. We're working. All the team is working very hard to make everything happen, and I'm very proud and I'm very excited about what's coming up. So with that, it's already 11:23 right now in Cyprus, and I'm a little tired from my old day. And I will wish you everyone a good weekend. I will wish you everyone a good trading uh, opportunity, and I wish everyone who's going to join us and make a lot of money later. So that being said, I'm going to pass to Johnny and Danielle for the rest of the presentation. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Pierre, to take time. I know it's late at Cyprus right now, so thank you so much to take 2 or 3 minutes to talk to everyone. So everybody, I just want to say you thank you to be here at this webinar. Uh, this is a first of a lot more webinar we will do every week. I know Daniels will do one more webinar tomorrow and Sunday too. If you have any question, ask to Daniel, or you can also if Daniel if you ask to Daniel to talk direct with me, that will be possible to take a few minutes to talk with you directly to answer all your questions. Um, I know for the moment you are a little group, so it's okay. I will don't propose it for 10,000 people, but so that will be a pleasure to meet you, answer your question, and all. So I just want to thank you so much, Daniel, for your motivation, your vision. You are a young man with a strong, how can I say this? I just want you to know, Danielle, I respect you because you are a young man with I don't find the word, sorry. This is a good man. This is a good man, and this is a good network marketer. And I talked maybe 2 years yesterday with Daniel, and I really like the vision of Daniel of in the network marketing. Daniel is not here to be a shark and get a lot of money and don't respect any people and online. I can see Daniel is working so hard and is working for his downline. So um, it's really appreciated to see at this age, a young man at this age have really interest for his downline and not money, 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 and money. So for me, it's finished. I will be more prepared for the next webinar. I just want to give back the line to Daniels to close this webinar and talk to you last time. So Daniel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Sorry for my
again, if
voice, by
there's
the way.
no, that's okay. Um, please let me know. Again, any questions from new members, we'll keep the question answering open for another 4 minutes and then we'll end this webinar. We will begin training again in the next few days. We've just finished migrating over for people that are active. If you're in the United States, it might take until the end of the month or so. And then people will be able to continue training again. So the first step, again, like we said for people, is please get back to the person that referred you to this webinar. Private message them, and if they're in the business, obviously you can get started through their link. And if you found this by luck, I would highly recommend going back to your leaders, since we do respect the leaders that have built networks, and you do want to respect. Yes, I am a new member on the BoomDirect Facebook group, so I can help answer questions for the English members. I also speak French, but we are there mainly to help the English members, since they are new and they're needing the most help, while we do have the excellent CEOs and leaders helping out the rest of the community. All you would do for John Burlips, if you are a single investor and have no interest in trading yourself, you would simply put your money into an account and then copy the trader. So they will be doing it for you. You would not need to do anything but watch and earn. You will have about 5 options of traders to be available for you once you see it. We will have around that many traders we're working to. So we'll not just trader, you will have about 5 different options, give or take. And again, for everyone on, we are just finished up for our time. We will be sending out more webinars for English. So the people that are involved, of course, we will help you have webinars as well, just to continue answering information and make sure we have all the data correct for people. So I want to thank you guys for this webinar. It will be emailed to you if you registered for it, so it will be able to share to other people. And again, we will have more this weekend just so people can understand more about the broker scene and this scene. And again, like I've said, this has nothing to do with if you're in a company currently. You do not have to leave what you're doing. This is a stream of income that can be added that normally goes to the brokers. So it's beautiful to find that we now finally have, a way and a platform to be able to share that among everyone so that everybody can succeed. So thank you and have a good day.